The Nissan Kicks is a small but roomy, well-priced SUV that's perfectly suited to city environments and commuting around town. However, its flaws include an underpowered engine and uncomfortable seats. So, without further ado, here are 10 things you need to know about the 2024 Nissan Kicks. Don't let the spec sheet scream snail pace. The Kicks have a secret talent for urban agility. Sure, its 122 horsepower engine won't win drag races, and the 0 to 60 in 9.7 seconds might feel like watching paint dry. But here's the thing, city streets aren't drag strips. They're stop-and-go jungles where zipping like a rocket is less useful than maneuvering like a nimble cheetah, and that's where the Kick shines. While not a powerhouse, its engine feels surprisingly perky in the urban sprawl. Give it a good throttle nudge, let the revs climb, and it zips through traffic lights and squeezes into tight parking spots with newfound confidence. It's not about brute force, it's about knowing the dance of city driving, and the Kicks has learned the steps. The Kick's comfortable suspension is more couch potato than cliffhanger, soaking up bumps and keeping your coffee from spilling. The steering's sharp enough to navigate tight corners, but don't expect a chatty connection to the road. It prefers a calmer conversation. Pushing the Kicks to its limits might reveal its inner introvert. That 122 horsepower engine isn't exactly a thrill seeker, and the lack of all-wheel drive means some adventures are off-limits. But the Kick shines for the urban explorer who values smooth city strolls over adrenaline-pumping climbs. It's the chameleon of crossovers, blending city comfort with surprising agility without breaking the bank. So forget the mountain passes. The Kicks is happy to be your king of the concrete jungle, conquering potholes and traffic jams with a relaxed grin. Step inside the Kicks and you'll leave the street's trendy flash behind for a grown-up vibe. Forget fleeting fads. This interior prioritizes durability and function with high-quality materials that feel built to last. It's like your favorite pair of jeans. Comfortable, familiar, and always in style. Now don't be fooled by the black backdrop. Pops of color in the seats, trim, and stitching add a playful wink, like a splash of paint on a classic canvas. It's enough to keep things interesting without going overboard, leaving you with a user-friendly, comfortable, and surprisingly stylish cabin in its own understated way. The Kicks offers generous grown-up space, especially up front. With 43.7 inches of legroom, drivers and front passengers can stretch out comfortably, even on long journeys. But the roomy vibes extend to the back, too. Unlike some cramped rivals, the Kick's 33.4-inch rear legroom lets adults sit comfortably. Sure, 3 might be a squeeze, but 2 will enjoy the journey in royal comfort. Don't underestimate this little SUV's packing power. The Kicks might be compact, but its cargo space leaves some bigger rivals in the dust. That said, you can manage to cram a whopping 19 carry-on suitcases behind the folded seats. Even with the back row up, the 25.3 cubic feet are surprisingly generous, matching or surpassing some bulkier competitors. Of course, small item storage in the back isn't abundant, but front seat passengers get the VIP treatment with cavernous door pockets and a glove box that could hold a small suitcase. So, whether you're hauling luggage or just need a place for your gym bag and groceries, the Kicks is a space-savvy champ. The Nissan Kicks is here to fuel your adventures, not your wallet. This little SUV sips fuel, not gulp, boasting an EPA rating of 31 miles per gallon in the city and a whopping 36 miles per gallon on the highway. That's right, it drives like a fuel-sipping economy car disguised as a spacious and stylish SUV. Imagine skipping the gas station drama and focusing on the road ahead, the wind in your hair, and the soundtrack of your choice. That's the Kick's magic. It lets you explore further, worry less, and enjoy the journey, all while leaving your wallet happy and your carbon footprint light. The Kick's infotainment system is all about friendly, easy-to-use tech. Sure, it might not be the most glamorous on the block, but it's like your favorite pair of sneakers. Comfy, familiar, and gets you where you need to go without fuss. The base Kicks rocks a 7-inch touchscreen, while the SV and SR step up to a spacious 8-inch display. Either way, you'll find all your essentials within reach. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto for seamless phone integration, Bluetooth for hands-free calls, and automatic headlights for safety. Want to take things up a notch? The SR lets you add a Bose sound system and a Wi-Fi hotspot, making your Kicks your own personal mobile oasis. There is no need to fiddle with confusing menus or squint at tiny buttons. The Kicks system is intuitive, with clear icons and responsive controls. Sure, some buttons could be a tad bigger for those highway glances, but overall it's a breeze to use. Peace of mind comes standard in the Kicks. Nissan packs this little SUV with a suite of driver assistance tech to keep you and your loved ones safe no matter the road. Automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection is your watchful guardian, stopping cars and even people if you don't see them in time. Lane departure warning nudges you back in line. Blind spot monitoring keeps an eye on what you can't see. And rear parking sensors help you confidently squeeze into tight spots. And the safety accolades keep rolling in. The Kicks has earned all good ratings in the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety Crashworthiness tests, demonstrating its resilience. While the newer side impact tests are still pending, the Kicks already boasts a 4-star score from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration in both the front crash and rollover tests, so you can cruise knowing a fortress of protection surrounds you. Forget fumbling for keys or feeling disconnected on the road. The Kicks Nissan Connect services put you in control even from afar. For the first 3 years, you'll enjoy a suite of features that make life easier and adventures more seamless. Imagine unlocking your doors with a tap on your phone, starting the engine for a pre-warmed ride, or getting a vehicle health report at a glance. Feeling lost? Emergency calling through the Nissan app is always a click away. Want to blast tunes on a road trip? Upgrade to add satellite radio. Need a Wi-Fi hotspot for the backseat crew? You got it. And the best part? Over-the-air updates keep your Kicks feeling fresh and new without leaving your driveway. The Kicks starts at a budget-friendly $22,155, making it an affordable entry point into the SUV world. Even the base S trim packs a punch with standard features like automatic emergency braking and a touchscreen for all your music and navigation needs. But for a touch of extra comfort and tech, the SV at $24,015 is our sweet spot. This mid-range trim level upgrades to a larger 8-inch infotainment display, adaptive cruise control that takes the edge off long drives, stylish 17-inch wheels, and a center console armrest for added convenience. It's the Goldilocks choice, just right, without breaking the budget. Sure, the top-of-the-line SR at $24,715 offers a Bose sound system and a Wi-Fi hotspot for the ultimate connected ride. But unless you crave those extras, the SV strikes the perfect balance between value and features.